What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So each of the last two rides that I made videos about, I was supposed to end up at my sister's house. Reason being is that's where I left my car on Christmas Eve. I kept forgetting, so when I woke up today, I was trying to remind myself wherever I ride today, end up at her house. Well, when I got up to, I looked at the radar and there was just a huge front moving through the region. It hadn't quite hit here yet, but it was going to, and there were high chances on the hourly of rain all day. It said there was about a half an hour before the rain actually started. I made the decision, well, I better go get my car now, and if I get a little bit wet on the way there, no big deal, at least I'll have that. And it's about 6 miles, so it would cut into what I should get in today to complete the Festive 500. So I figured maybe then later I have to go out and get some miles in the rain, but at least I'll have some in. Well, when I got to her house, I could still see the sun on the horizon a little bit, and it wasn't that gray, so I kind of did a few laps around her neighborhood. I came back by my car and it still wasn't raining, so I kind of did a few more laps and kind of went a little farther out of the way. As I said yesterday, if you live in Northeast Ohio and there's a chance of rain and you don't ride, you would pretty much never ride. Well, this turned out to be one of those days. So I kept going around West Akron, making different loops, kind of never getting quite too far in case it really did open up, and it just never seemed like it was going to. I kept going and going. I got to about 25 miles. I felt like I was really gonna bonk because I didn't, plan to ride 25 miles. I had a bowl of oatmeal and a banana this morning. So I stopped and remembered I had some chocolate in my bag from yesterday's ride. So I ate these chocolate coins that my parents had given me for Christmas and went back out, did a few more laps around Akron, and then went even farther. I ended up, getting to that 30-mile mark, and I was pretty happy with that. Started thinking to myself, I've just ridden 30 miles. Why not try and knock this whole thing out? So I did. I extended it. I rode some new roads even farther into West Akron, and I got back to my car with just about 40 miles in and completely dry. So pretty amazed. Not at all the ride I planned, not at all the video I planned to make. I had actually only thrown my GoPro Hero 8 into my vest pocket, not even with anything to hold it on, thinking, well, I'll get a little footage for this video of me getting my car and putting my bike in it. So I did film some stuff that I've been playing in the background, obviously, but it turned into a cool ride too. I don't know, I made a whole video about it last year, Wanderer Earth, a website. They don't have an app yet, but it's kind of like Strava's heat maps, which shows you everywhere you've ever ridden, but then it also can break it down by neighborhood and county and city and state and all that. There's a game aspect element too with leaderboards and points and all that stuff, which is kind of cool. So yeah, ended up with 8 new miles, and I loved getting those. I love just trying to hit different streets and go different ways and just see every different part of my city or anywhere else I'm traveling. So it turned into a really good ride, a really inefficient way to get 40 miles, as you can imagine. I tried to pick a lot of longer neighborhood streets, but when you're turning and you're starting and you're stopping, it definitely does wear you out quicker. But yeah, so I ended up completing 300 kilometers now, so I have 200 kilometers left and 3 days left, which if you break it down again into American, that would be 41 miles a day about for the next 3 days. So looking good, as long as nothing goes wrong. The forecast looks okay, still looking like 40s and just some slight chances of rain. I think I'll be able to pull this off, but yeah, I will see you tomorrow for the next ride.